Michelle. How are you tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I gotta find me where I can see who all's here. Jenny, hey, welcome. Thanks for being here. Is Sharon here? Hello, hon. I'm not getting the, I got folks. My camera wasn't showing me all who was here. I'm so sorry. Let me see who all's here. Jenny, Linda, Quilty Crocheter, and then Butterfly Dream Crochet with Jenny. I said hey, and Crochet Nana Michelle. Edna, hello, and Sharon, and oh, Michelle's in the ads. Okay. Angela, Tabby Angela, hey, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Susan Romanelli and Maribel. Verna, hey, don't want to miss you. I'm sorry, the chat's running away with me. Andreola, Joe. Excuse me, this was getting all choked up here. Starla, hello. Kelly, hey, Ann LaRue, I'm sorry. Deborah, hey. Now, who have I missed? I said hey to Susan, didn't I? Verna, Jenny. Let me go back. Sharon, Starla. Oh, quit, y'all. Don't be coming up, covering up my screen. Okay. Holler at me again. Becky, hey, hon. Debbie. Debbie loves yarn. Yes, we all do, don't we? Deneen, hey, Gracie. Hey, you'll be listening. That's just fine, Gracie. Sheila, hello. Been crocheting a lot of pretty stuff. Oh, good. You can show it to us. Trisha R. Thank y'all all for being here and welcome, 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 welcome. Let me get kind of straight. Y'all know I'm going to have to move y'all just a tad. Whoop, there. Maybe I got it right. Okay. Now, see if I've got y'all still now. And I'll pop this chat out. In ads, Becky. Okay, y'all remind me to say hey to these people that were in ads. Deborah, you've made it to 100. Fantastic. We got to get you on up. You know, other day, one of the ladies reminded me, she said she'd been here since I was at 60. And I didn't think I would, just because I didn't think I'd ever have 100 people that would come watch me. And I've flown by that, I guess. I appreciate all of y'all for that because y'all are the ones that have come here. I appreciate it so much. And Kelly's Crochet Adventures, thank you for coming tonight and welcome, welcome. Barbara Riggle Baker. I won't get that out many times, right? Thank you for being here so much. Thank you all for being here. David, hey, David Browning's in the house. I'm behind on the times as to what you... Granny D, now the party can start. Got a few more before we get a big party here going. Oh, I hope I didn't miss y'all. I was trying to straighten up this stuff. If I did, like I said, if I missed you again, tell me hey again. Sheila, you posted a crossbody purse on my face. Okay, good. I hadn't been and looked. I looked at it early this morning, I think, and I hadn't been back. I'll have to go back. Well, good. Thank you. I'm going to take a drink of coffee. I had to go fix me a cup. I was getting a little bit sleepy. And I don't really know how I was getting sleepy. I was running around once again like some kind of crazed woman. Y'all see? Let's see. Let me get my hand right. Hand, go up. My sign up there. Easter Joy. Do y'all see it? I've got my blue cross that I crocheted last year that was hanging out on the porch above my little shelf. I finally got some board that I think I can put it on and it'll look nice. I've been trying different things and nothing, all of it just looked terrible. So I've got me a piece of some kind. It's not poster board. It's got like that foam stuff in it. But hopefully I'm going to put that back up because I like having my cross. It'll be sitting somewhere. But I got that little sign that said Easter Joy. And I liked it. I don't like everything. Easter to me is, I mean, I know people that don't celebrate things like I do, don't have, everybody has their own way of celebrating things. But to me, Easter symbolizes the day that Christ rose. And, when it gets so commercial with everything, then I try to keep it balanced because I got Hazel some little Easter eggs and things like that. But I just, I like to have the true meaning, my true meaning of Easter. I understand it may not be everybody's, but that's, Morena, darn it and yarning. Linda, right, hon, I've known your name, and Linda never sticks in my head. I'm right about Linda, aren't I? It just kind of, because it's just more, and now I can't even say it. So, hey, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Melissa Long, thank you so much for being here. Yes, David. I love the Easter season too. Gina, Knitting Turnpike, and Debbie Marchon. Trisha R, did I say hey to you, hon? Mary Ann, hey. Well, I hadn't popped this chat out yet, so I can see it a little bit better. Let me get that done. If y'all hadn't hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate if you would. Maribel, I said hey to you, didn't I? I saw your name. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Hello, hon. Come on. I've got it up in a little bitty corner. Now it's spread out. Sweet tea. I'm sorry I keep wiggling around here, but I'm just not comfortable for some reason today. Kathy, Mimi Cat Do 65. Hello. Everybody, if y'all hadn't got all of the other people in this chat, y'all go and grab up all the folks. Deborah at Crochet Life and Stuff with Deborah. Did you say so? I've got the worst memory in the world, especially short term. If you say something to me, it takes 2 or 3 times for it to sink in. Are you at 100 or just almost at 100? And Gina, I said hey to you. Maribel, good. I said hey. Edna, did I say hey to you? Oh, Edna, Wayne's on the TV. Well, I understand. Rebecca Bishop, hello, hon. Welcome, Miguel. Welcome in. Y'all just come on in. You just hit 100. Fantastic, Deborah. Congratulations. That's fantastic. I'm just trying to scan up. Christy, hook me up, Crochet. Did I say hey to you? I think you just came in, baby. Maybe I hadn't left you out. Well, welcome, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I just appreciate y'all coming every Monday night over to my house to sit a little spell with me and talk about some yarn and stuff and see what pretties I've got every week. Y'all know I've got a few pretties. I said just a little chat today, but a little chat always includes yarn. Oh, I sat here the other day and thought, every time I get a package of yarn, I go through the same old stuff with Mr. Knott about, oh, well, yeah, I'm cutting down, I'm not going to buy so much, like this. I'm fixing to tell him that I'm not listening to that no more. And I'm not. He's just going to have to hush. I have promised that I would not buy big boxfuls of yarn coming at one time. And yes, I am running out of spaces to put the yarn, but these shelves are really pretty deep, so I think I can smush some. I might not be able to see it all, but I believe I can get it on these shelves. So, and I never say a word about the money he spends, so I'm putting my foot down. Then I'll tell y'all next week how he griped and moaned about what I bought. But Penny, Kitty's mom, hey, and Leanne, hello, welcome in. You know what I've got? I've got this chat. I don't have it on the live. I just noticed that. I don't have it on the live chat. I had it on top chat. If you're on I know on the Chromebook and computers up at the top, it's got where you can, and on your phone, I think, but it comes up on my phone all the time, live chat. It's got a little top chat below it you can switch it to. Mandela Sparkle, hey, welcome, welcome. Suzanne Wallen, hello. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you all so much for being here. But yeah, I was looking at that and seeing some of the comments, and I thought, I'm not up to date. Not up to the Laura Lee, hello. Come on in. Suzanne, hey. I'm hollering at y'all and going into that. I'll stop this now. Stop that, Karen. I'm going to take one more drink of coffee here. First of all, I want to show y'all something that it's not that I forgot. I guess I forgot every video I've done here lately. But after my aunt died, I got the sweetest card. Isn't that so pretty? It was just the nicest little card, and it's from Wendy, Stamper Wendy on YouTube. She has sent me some crocheted items before. Her little 3D cup sits right back here on that shelf, along with a little doily she crocheted for me. And several, I use a little, like a starfish type coaster every day. I've used it ever since I got it. So, but I appreciate that card so much, and I just, every time I do a video, I wouldn't pull it out and stick it in front of my face, and so I kept saying, I've got to let her know how much I appreciate that. I don't know if she listens to my live, but hopefully my next video, if she doesn't listen to the live, I'll try to tell y'all again. Dina, have I said hey to you? And who did I see? Susan, hey. Susan, your last name, Hebert, is that right? Close to it, maybe. I don't try sometimes to say last names because I can't even say first names half the time. Well, welcome in, y'all. I'm going to show you what I got in the mail today. And I thought these were adorable. They're from Carol Ray. There's 2 of them, and they can be stitch markers or earrings, she said. Let me get this little one up here and show y'all. It's a little skull. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? And like I said, there's two of them. I appreciated these. I got these and just opened them up and was like, how cute. I thought those were precious. Alrighty, everybody's still saying hi to each other. Let me show y'all. See if I've got it right. I think I've got about 3 ends to weave in that I didn't, the very center and 2 of the rows, but I think this is the right side, so there shouldn't be no ends. This is my blanket, and it's done, and I can't show you how big it is. That's the center right there. Can y'all see it? And then when I'm doing a video, I love it when I hide behind something and they catch that for the thumbnail and I'm like, yeah, and I'm peeping out. Linda, hey, Linda's Yarn Barn. Did you just slip in? And Sarah's little corner of the crochet world. I love that name. Y'all got some of the most great names that y'all have come up with. It's the only thing I could sit and think of when I first started. I thought, what kind of name? I can't have. The grandkids call me Nana, but I had already noticed there were several Nanas on. And Bonnie, hey, Bonnie got knits and more. And I just kept thinking on and on. And one day, I don't know, it just kind of hit me like, you're a yarn addict. So go ahead and just admit that you're a yarn addict, and that will be your name. So, oh, Teresa, she's talking to Marianne that Seagal loves, 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 loves green, but I believe she likes pink too because she's making a pink sweater. Well, thank y'all for this. I told y'all I did it with Line Brand Pound of Love, and it's the colors are, I don't know if y'all can even see them today. It's the elephant gray, and then was it the claret? It's the deep dark burgundy. And it's done in a, what I've always heard is a closed granny square. You go around and start your granny square, and then instead of going just into your corners and then into your stitches, you just, like the first one, after you do your first initial little thing, you do your corners, and then like you do 1, 2, 3 stitches in where those 3 stitches were, corners around, and then as it grows, you're going into every stitch, and it makes it then a closed blanket instead of the open like the granny, like a regular granny square is. I love that top. Who got by me? Iva, hi. Welcome in. Thank you for coming tonight. Kim, Yarn Happy Kim. I knew people would get by me here. Can't talk to y'all and keep an eye on the chat. That's terrible. How many blankets now, Becky? Are you doing another one? Becky's been making some blankets. Hey, Amanda Wright, welcome. And come craft with Sissy. Hello, thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all coming so much. Let me show you what I'm doing. I started, Mr. Knott was gone all weekend. He and my youngest son went out to Kansas. And Saturday, I started crocheting. And this, I should have got done with the whole little sweater Saturday. But I finally got the front done of it. And this is just going to be a little crop sweater for my 13-year-old granddaughter. And I did this by looking at several patterns and just kind of came up with my own. And hopefully I did the size by what several of them said a small would be. That looks a little bigger, but I guess when I stitch it together and get everything, the back's going to be done the same way. The back probably is going to be just a row or two up and not quite that low. I'm going to come around it with the edging. Then they'll be sewn together, and I'm going to put some kind of just little sleeve on it. And it's done in all half double crochet, but up here on the shoulders I did, I think it's 6 rows of double crochets. And hopefully I'll have that done in a day or two. I've got to keep Hazel Tuesday and Wednesday, so who knows? Some days I can crochet over there and some days I can't because she tries to tear it apart. Crafty Reseller, I don't believe I know you. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And Lori Armstrong, Crocheting with Leanne. Y'all all just kind of came in while I'm running my mouth. Crochet every day with Judy. Thanks, Kim. It's just a plain little sweat. Oh, yeah, and let me tell y'all what I'm doing it out of. I was going to do this out of the line brand Kaboo. Hey, Tammy. Flower Crochet Creations, a.k.a. Tammy. I've got the back started. But I'm doing this Premier's Bamboo Joy. I had 2 skeins of this back there in my closet. And I thought, well, she'd like that light pink. I had showed her, we went through looking at some different little crop type sweaters like what I'm doing here, and she showed me one that she really liked, so it was just basic what I'm doing. So I said I should be able to make that for you. I'll just make it and we'll see how it turns out. I don't know if she'll ever wear it, but we'll see. Christy, hey, Christy Turley, and Marilyn, hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome in. And let me tell y'all about this Bamboo Joy. There's 328 yards. It's 50 bamboo and 50 acrylic. It is by Premier. Let me get that straight. And it's Bamboo Joy. And the color is Princess Pink. That suits her, Princess Pink. And it's a light number 3. And it's made in Turkey. And I think that's all. It says to use a G hook, a number 6. Let's see what I'm using. I'm using an H. Is what I'm using with it. So I should hopefully have that whipped up here in just first time I get to crochet for a little while. You've got iced coffee in your cup, didn't it? Katie Bear, hello. Yeah, what does everybody have in your cup? And what you working on? And where are you from? I love seeing where everybody is from. You're making an Afghan with granny squares and also have a few other Afghans going. Come craft with me, Sissy. Is your name Sissy, or may I ask what it is? I probably know and have heard. Marilyn, you're from Kentucky? You got a water and 3 tester patterns, Sarah. That's fantastic. Tricia R. Sketched. Things can't come out tonight. I can't. You're from Canada. Glad to have you. Leanne Hilton, you got coffee and making slippers, and you're in Massachusetts. Kimberly, well, thank you. KB Fibers, hello, and you're from Ohio. I about let you slip by without saying hi. I'm sorry. Ontario, Canada. Wait, gotta hold this chat down. And Becky Bramlin, I don't know where she's from. Yes, I do. She's just across the road. I mean, not literally across the road. She's not far from me. So, uh, and Angela, you're in Arkansas working on a blanket for too long. I know how that can be. And Deborah, you're working on scrubby dishcloths and you have a blanket going. That's fantastic. Yarn Happy Kim. I just love to see your name, Yarn Happy Kim. That just brings a smile to my face always, Kim. Diana Apple, hey, South Carolina. Have I said hey to you? I don't think so. And Linda's from Northeast Oklahoma. And hey, Amanda, have I said hey to you? You were here earlier, weren't you? I'm getting myself all mixed up. This is the time in the chat when I don't know if y'all been here or not. Terrible. And you're working on a scrap shawl and Oregon. Great. And Lori Armstrong, you jumped away, and where did you go? And Deborah, you live between Decoa and Livonia, Georgia. See, I can say those. Those are in Georgia. I know what those are. Lori, there, I found you back. You're saying hey to everybody. That's good. Saskatoon. Saskatoon. I want to put an extra syllable in there. Saskatoon. Yay! I think that's close enough. And Sissy is from North Carolina, which she just told me her name, Kimberly. And Teresa Patton is making blue hats for Hat Not Hate, and she's from New London, North Carolina. And Teresa Patton, I'm sure, is just rolling out the hats. Whatever Teresa's working on is boom, 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 boom. And then you have a whole bunch of Judy is drinking tea and working on a C2C baby Afghan. Teresa Hart, hey, I hadn't said hey to you, have I? You're from Kentucky also? And Amy, hello, welcome. And Tammy, are you in Ohio too? And Jeannie's from Alabama, and you're working on the Aaron Capelet by Dana creatively created crochet, triple C. And Melissa Long lives in North Central Texas. And you're making a newborn summer dress for the newest addition to your family. Oh, how sweet. In bubblegum. Oh, that'll be so pretty. Jojo Myers, hello. Have I missed you, hon? I'm so sorry. You're from Pennsylvania, working on the Calypso shawl. And Kathy Mimi Cat Do is drinking coffee and working on Granny D's socks in Massachusetts. How nice. And the chat went and jumped. Hey, Reggie, it's in the middle of the night there. You can't sleep. Well, hon, I'm so sorry. And Reggie's from Germany. I sure do appreciate you coming. Appreciate. Appreciate. Let me get these words out. You coming in. I do. Thank you for dropping in and saying hey. Sharon is working on loveys and dishcloths and dish towels and pot holders for the women's shelter and from North Carolina. And Edna's from South Carolina, close to Lawrence or in Lawrence or outside of Lawrence, where we used to pick up cattle. Joyce Campbell, hey! Don't believe I've said hey to you, hon. And Susan, y'all, I've got to stop this. This thing jumps and I'm reading up and down and up and down and I cannot keep up. Brianna, hey! I missed you in doing all this jumping up and down. I'm going to go back, and Wanda's in Kansas right now because she drives a truck and she's all over the place. Susan's working on a cardigan. Leanne is working on 2 shawls, your own pattern, and from South Carolina. Sharon's from North Carolina. Granny Crafter Edna's from South Carolina. Who knows, which is Miguel, is from Garland, Texas. And Lori Armstrong was talking to David. And Dina is from Northern Florida. And Edna, you're not working on anything? Genesis Yarn Creations. Hey! Jen from Orlando, Florida. Well, great, Jan. Alice, how are you doing, hon? Thank you for being here. And everybody's talking. Laura Lee, hello. You got disconnected. Denise, hey. Welcome, y'all. Sin, hey. Sin's Crafting World is here. Thank you for being here. Sandra, hey. And Zuhan, have I got that right? You're from California and crocheting blankets. Carrie, the Ernie Elephant's working on a throw. And now, Suzanne, did I say hey to you or did I not? I have lost my place. And Marianne, the crotchety clogger, says to Kimberly, who has come craft with me, Sissy, that she's near Winston as well, and that's in North Carolina. Crafty Bones, hello and welcome. Nancy's hooked on crochet, welcome. Geraldine Sizemore, hello, honey, and welcome, welcome. And you live in Wooten, Kentucky. You're a hillbilly. Well, join the crowd. Crafty Bones, you're writing a pattern. And I know your name, but Jennifer, Jen. And David said, who's near Wilmington? Thank me for remembering. Well, let me show y'all some more stuff. I switched to water now. Car seat blanket. Oh, well, that's good. Alice? Well, Suzanne, thanks. Stall cup, is that how do you pronounce it like that? Or like I said, I don't try to. I don't try. Starla is from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And Sharon is about 100 miles from David. Okay, well, see, we find out where we all are, and then it becomes a small world. Even Reggie across the ocean in Germany, she's here with us, and that's wonderful. Oh, really? Genesis Yarn Creation says that she's working on a top similar to mine, except every third row I do chain skip 4 on it to have a little design. Well, I bet that's pretty. Well, let me show you what else I got. It's been almost a couple weeks ago now. Crystal at Bag o' Day Crochet had a live on one night, and she mentioned that she was waiting for some yarn to come in, and the yarn she was waiting for is the yarn she showed just last week on her channel. And the night she mentioned it on a live, I went to the site and started looking at it, and she was right. They have some wonderful yarn and at fantastic prices. And Suzanne Wallen is in Sweden, and she's not that far from Germany. The world shrinks. See, we get to know each other. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. But I did go on that site, and the yarn, my yarn came in I think the day before Crystal showed hers, but I was keeping Hazel and I didn't do a video right when it came in. But I didn't get nothing like what she got, and didn't get a variety of things like she got, because I just got a few things. And basically, y'all know I love cotton, and this is some cotton. But this has polyester in it. This is Cascade Yarns, and it's Avalon, which is 50 cotton, not polyester, it's acrylic, and 50 acrylic. This is the prettiest. I think Crystal did show some of this, but it's a chain spun, but it's kind of more of a braided spun. If you know, I don't know if y'all could have any way of seeing that clear, but it's just, I love it, and it is so soft. And I don't know if I can tell you much about it. There's 175 yards here, and it says machine wash and tumble dry low, made in China. The color is just a number 21, but these were like 5 for $8. And I got this beautiful lilac, I guess you call it. I think they had names maybe on the site. And then I got it in this pretty yellow. I thought these were so pretty, and they're soft. And once again, I don't know how to compare it to much of anything else. To me, this cotton is a lot softer than acrylic yarn. This has some acrylic in it, but I think the cotton and acrylic mix is just wonderful. It's got a squishy feel to it, and someone told me, who mentioned that to me the other day? Julie Woolly Knits. Have I said hey to you, hon? Not hello and welcome. I think you just got here. I don't think I'm totally losing my mind here. But whoever told me that I think it was washed They made a blanket out of the uh, Premier Yarn cotton like I did for Christmas, that green and red sparkly, and whoever, I don't know even if it was online, it might have been in person, and they told me that they had washed it, she had made just a smaller blanket, and she said she had washed it a couple of times and that it was so soft. uh, and I imagine it is. I just put that blanket up and didn't wash it after I put it up for Christmas, and will wash it before I put it out. What company? Oh, I'm sorry, Marianne. It's Cascade Yarns up here. Y'all may not can see that. Cascade Yarns, and the name of this yarn is Avalon. And I believe they were out of some colors, I was fixing to say, but they may have got some more in. I don't know. When I went back after Crystal did her video, I went back and looked again, and it looked like they had got some newer yarn in, but some of it wasn't discounted as much as what I first saw on there. Everything looked to be like it was discounted at least 25%, but uh, when I first looked, everything was like 50 and 75%. So I was just guessing at this stuff that was only 25% off, they had not had very long. But I may have been totally wrong about that, but that was just my guess. I also, from Cascade Yarns, got this. I've got something right there in my throat that won't come out. It's Cascade Yarns Ultra Pima Fine Peruvian Tones, it says, and it's 100% Pima cotton. And this is it. And this is red. It looks like they took the yarn and just kind of dredged the color over it, because it's got some light color in there. It looks kind of pinkish, but it is so pretty. I love it. I'm sorry, the site that I just kind of took it, my mind just kind of goes blank, and I'm like, oh, they know where I'm talking about. The website is Little Knits, and if you go online and just type in littleknits.com, you can go straight to it. Or at least I did. It took me right to it. But they had some gorgeous wool and wool blends. I got, because both of these were 5 for 8 or 8.50, and then these, I think these were individual, but they were not that much, and I got 4 of them. They didn't, a lot of their stuff you can buy separate, just by itself, or you can get a little more discount if you buy it in, groups of 5. And most of their yarns, I noticed they do like that. They'll have their individual price, or they'll give you the price of 5 together. I thought it was wonderful, and Crystal was just carried away. If y'all didn't see her video that she made when she unboxed the yarn she got, it was just gorgeous, all the stuff. She got a lot of wool, of course. YOH Crochet, hello, and thank you for being here. Donna Mako, hey, hon. Have you been hearing me running my mouth and just missed everybody once again? How are you doing tonight, Donna? I hope you all are doing good. Yeah, Julie, she did. You saw that video. She did. Good grief. She bought some great yarn. And, I don't buy that much wool. I'm not allergic to it, but sometimes it seems to irritate. It's funny. Some things are fine and I don't even know that it's got it in it. And then other things, I get a little itchy and I don't know, it don't really, a lot of it that don't just actually scratch. I just feel like how your skin feels if you're allergic to something and gets kind of prickly feeling like that. But Sandra, well, thanks. I'm sorry your internet's being bad on you. I appreciate you being here, though, so much. And I guess that might be why I like cotton so much, because even some acrylics bother me. My skin can get very sensitive at times. Um, Sometimes it's the weather, makes me more sensitive to something than, one day I wear it out and I'm fine. And then next week I wear it and the weather's changed and it gets to, you know, I start, this don't feel good. So, uh, but let me tell you all about this. There's 273 yards. It's a 100-gram hank. And it says machine wash and tumble dry low. And it doesn't give the weight of it, but in the name it says a fine, and that's, to me, it's probably between a 1 and it's right at really a 2, but it's fine. But this feels satiny too, and it is made from Peruvian cotton. And that was another thing, these Cascade yarns, a lot of the wool that Crystal got, and if y'all like wool and want it at a bargain, y'all go check this site out. It's Little Knits. I believe you type it in together, just type littleknits.com and it should come up. But they had a lot of the wool that comes from Peru also, and they were just some gorgeous, gorgeous yarns she had. But like I was saying, this kind of has a slick, satiny feel to it, and it just, I can't wait to make something up with this. I've been trying to decide. I've had it just sitting by my chair over here. I didn't put it anywhere. I thought, well, I got to show everybody, but I kept picking it up and playing with it. I just love it. I'm going to have it torn apart here if I'm not careful. The hanks are not the tightest twisted hanks, but I just thought it was gorgeous. And I don't think they had very much of this. I think this is the one that they only had 4 of. And I bought the last 4 of this color unless they've got some in. And the other color, at the time I bought it, evidently was a darker color, I think, and I didn't buy it. Cheryl, you're waiting on your order. Well, they had some great deals. Oh, okay, Sandra. I moved the light a little closer and turned y'all just to, I think having that light over here probably has helped a bit. YOH, did you leave, hon? Well, I'm so glad that you came in. If you're still here, thank you so much. Yes, Joyce, you just looked it up and the prices are great. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to buy some yarn at some fabulous, and like I said, and Crystal said, it's some very nice yarn at some highly reduced prices. The ones when I was on there, I didn't take any time after I saw her order and I went back online because I got to thinking, Karen, if you look at this, you're going to be tempted to buy more yarn and you don't need to buy any more yarn right now. So I was good that day. I didn't order any more. But they had some great, great yarns. And like I say, they had a little bit of everything. And, but I noticed that Crystal did get a lot of the wool and wool blends because she loves wool. And so I just, I went through and looked and I just decided that oh, okay, Teresa. If she left and you see her again before I do, tell her I'm so sorry. I was running my mouth and didn't didn't stop and talk to her. You're on a self-imposed yarn ban, Sandra. Hey, Laura. Laura is here. Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming, and she has eggs again. Is that right, Laura? No, she's got baby chicks. Were you getting quail eggs? Am I right? I was watching your videos today and I've told y'all my mind goes. So you may have every kind of egg in the world and I forgot from then to now. Oh me. Oh Lori, you got 2 yarn catalogs? Mr. Knott has been trying to hide my yarn catalogs. Would y'all believe that? He comes in with them. He does his real like, here's the mail, and he's looking. Oh yeah, and kind of throws it, and I'm like, what was that? Give me that right now. I have to watch that man. I never know what he's. You've got 20 baby chickens from the feed store in the brooder and 7 quail eggs in the incubator. Oh, wow. How nice. That is fantastic. Yes, he would hide them if I could. It's like, you don't need to order no more yarn. I'm like, I'm looking. Hush. Looking does lead to yarn, but I have to look. Have to. Y'all probably seen this magazine. It's summer 21. It's the crochet. Just up here in the little thing it says defining crochet. Crochetmagazine.com. I get this because I'm a member of the Crochet Guild of America, and they've got some of the neatest patterns in here. There's some blankets and scarves and some jewelry and a little basket that they've got like books put in and several tops. I was going to show y'all if I can. I should have marked it. I had this top's cute, but it's a little, I don't think I would wear that, but it's pretty. And looking at the pattern, it doesn't look, that hard to make. But that's a navy and white. That's real pretty. It's called cliff tunic. This one's the one on the front. I like that little top. Let me show you this one. Here it is. I haven't figured out, though, this pattern. When I read the pattern, it kind of makes sense. But when I go look at it's got like a little chart of it, I haven't looked at it long enough to actually figure it out. But it does it. It's kind of a poncho top, but it's got sleeves there. And I thought that would be so pretty for spring. It was just a real cute little top. And it doesn't look hard to crochet, you know, what the pattern says, but I've got to figure out what the little chart has it laid out like that. And every time I think about putting it together, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not looking at all the instructions and pattern right. It shows this little thing of how, like a normal top's like that, this one's going to have the little point and up. But Tammy, are you leaving? Well, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. We're going to all be ready to go here in just a minute. I just thought I would show y'all those. I thought they were, I was flipping through that. I thought those were real pretty. They've got some abstract flower hot pads and dish towels. It looks like they put, I don't know if y'all can see this, looks like they put a solid color over a multicolored thing to make a hot pad. I hadn't looked at those patterns. Y'all just love me sitting here. Oh, this one, I was going to show y'all that. Dee was showing her necklace, and they're coming out with more and more crochet jewelry that's just beautiful. This little bracelet, like right here, they've got the pattern for that. And that was the cutest little thing. And I believe, yeah, that just has some little beads around the edges, and then it's just crocheted in those little round things, little round things. And then they had some more. And those were just, it was interesting for me to see, you know, the jewelry now that, and I keep seeing more and more jewelry being made. I used to design and make jewelry too. And I keep saying I've got boxes of beads stashed away. And I keep thinking I'm going to get them out and make some stitch markers eventually. But I haven't been brave enough to go hunt them yet. There's mountains of stuff stacked in my other room in there that I haven't decided to get into. Hey, Crystal, Ricola, how are you tonight? And welcome. Tina, hey, you're sliding in here. Thanks for coming. And Brenda, the newbie crocheter, hey, hon. How are you doing tonight? Y'all all slid in here. Me running my mouth, and I'm not getting a chance to say hey to y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for coming. Yes, Lord Lee, that's the summer. It says summer 2021. So, and it's got that top on the front, and it's just defining crochet. And then it's got a real cute little vest like on the back there. I thought that light's getting it. But I thought that was pretty. There's some neat things. I don't get a lot of magazines. Well, this is the only one. I had another subscription and let it run out a long time ago. But Glenda, hey, hon, thanks for coming. And Amarina, hello. Well, that's fine. Just come on in and say hey. I appreciate all of y'all being here. And I am going to let y'all go. I don't think I got on until 6:31, but it's 7:32. We're getting it down to the minutes. I'm not worried about it, but I don't want to walk over somebody else. Trish, hey, crocheting around New Zealand. Hey, thanks for coming by. Oh, yeah, it's midday Tuesday, and you're going out to the shed to repot a plant. Well, how nice. I was saying that once we get to talking about where we're all from in the world, to me, it kind of makes the world a bit smaller to know, people that are scattered all over. And it's always been a little foreign to me to think that you're already in Tuesday, but that part of the world you are. So that's just amazing, and I love it. And I appreciate so much you coming. Well, I guess we will say our goodbyes, y'all. As always, I appreciate, just thank you so much every Monday night. You coming and spending this hour with me. Y'all warm my heart each and every week. Y'all warm my heart every time you come and watch any of my videos. Y'all have been such an amazing blessing to me, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have. Uh, I don't know what this past year would have been like if I hadn't had all of y'all. It's really been a blessing to me. Where it could have been terrible, well, it was bad enough, but y'all have made this past year, great for me. But I will be back next week if the good Lord's willing. And I'm so thankful y'all were here. And y'all know what you gotta do. Keep coming back, because I'm gonna be here. And I hate having to cut this thing off every time, because I can't, to get this off on my camera is just a mess. But I'll just put my arm up here and cut you off. Bye, y'all. Love you all.